Listen up, because I'm about to put you up on game and teach you in a matter of minutes how to put a couple extra $100 a month in your pocket. When I got into a money-making position, I realized that the biggest thing that keep black people from making money is information. So many of y'all know so much to know nothing. And I had to figure that out. So look, the tea, the NutriBurst, and the host of other products with TLC. Let me break this down for you real quick and dispel all types of myths and rumors. This packet of tea right here retails for $80. You sell one packet of tea, the company gives you back $40 in commission. All right, you get one person to sign up for this tea and put it on auto ship. Every 30 days, you will make $40 off of one customer. All right, sell one pack of tea a week to one person. That is 40, 80, 120, 160. That is $160 a month off of selling 4 packets of tea. Oh, you gotta have a big social media following. It's easy for you. No. We all have a network. Family, friends, co-workers, PTA people, neighbors. You mean to tell me amongst all the people you come in contact with on a daily basis, you can't find one person to sell one product to? And then each week, each month, you compound on that. I'm not saying you finna get rich. I'm not saying you're gonna be able to buy a mansion. I'm not saying you finna be able to go to the Gucci store tomorrow. But a little extra never hurt nobody. The tea is a scam. It's a scam. It's diet tea. All right then, fuck it. Don't sell the tea. Sell whatever product speaks to your soul. TLC is just like Avon. They have a whole catalog full of products. Sell the toothpaste. Sell the skin moisturizer. Sell the multivitamin. Multivitamin surely can't be a scam. Find the product that speaks to you and find somebody to sell the product to. Want to make a little extra money? Click the link below to join my sales team. Listen, y'all, folks is out here making money. And it only costs you less than $80 to get involved. What do you have to lose? Now enjoy this damn video. Nessa girl, did you see me make my Medicine Wise debut last night? Yes, God, I was looking all smooth and chocolatey as I got this raggedy cobblestone mouth of mine fixed by my girl, Dr. Heavenly. But that ain't the only thing that went on. These Medicine Wise had it going on, baby. We gonna talk about it. Wanna talk about it? Here you go. Nessa girl or whatever, I'm getting real rich and famous like down to the TV, you know, multiple shows or whatever airing at the same damn time. It would have been real cute had I showed up multiple times on Bravo last night, because I was at Cynthia's wedding, which aired yesterday. Then one of the episodes of Married to Medicine that I was on, I filmed quite a few scenes, so y'all probably be seeing me a little more sprinkled out through, through the show. I'm just doing a little yang around the Medicine Wise or whatever. Not nothing too much. But I do what I can with what I got, and what I got is new teeth. They're done. They're done. Nevertheless. And you know what, before I move on, you want to know how you know people are haters? Because I've been reading several blogs. Dr. Heavenly did my 2 side teeth, as everybody's seen. But when you got something to talk about, and she put them big old horse teeth in his, is that just the go-to read the minute somebody get dental work? What horse teeth? These are teeth I was born with the exception of the 2 porcelain implants that she put in, and quiet as is kept. her work and her craftsmanship is so goddamn good that you would not have known that they were implants had they not shown it on TV, had I not told you. So what horse teeth, bitch? Your mammy. Now that I got that off my chest, Toya has some things to get off hers. The episode opens up with Toya continuing to be drunk. She went to walk off. Then she had to turn around and get a cupcake. Then she went over there with the men. Let me tell you something. Curtis, Dr. Jackie wife, was one beer and one sifter of Hennessy from diving on Toya's ass, okay? He was not here for Toya's bullshit. He was sitting there looking at like, you got an issue over there. You gonna come over here and bring it to the men. Curtis wasn't here for the shit. And he was low-key checking her ass in front of Eugene. Now, Eugene did a good job, because y'all know Eugene is a friendly, fun guy. He was trying his hardest to get Toya off. But Toya was dead ass wrong. I'm sick and tired of your wife. I'm sick and tired of your wife. And I'm like, God, Toya, you embarrassed your husband. Sit your drunk ass home. And what happened to decorum? I mean, no shade. At the end of the day, you don't come to somebody's house and show out. And granted, I know that was probably a 2-hour conversation that was condensed into 2 minutes, but however the fuck they edited the shit, it made you look bad. So in addition, Simone and Heavenly sit down and talk. And Heavenly says, well, I think we made progress. I think this went good. Simone says, I don't. And Heavenly says, well, I think between me and you. And to Heavenly's credit, when we watched it, it did look like they had come to some sort of agreement or some sort of resolve. And then Simone talks to Jackie, and she reveals, which I think is our first time as the viewers hearing that, she was hurt because she perceived Jackie saying that they were equal friends, and that she's hurt because she felt like after 20 years that she should be worth more. And this is when I had to pause, because I'm not gonna lie, I probably would feel that way. I don't know if I would articulate that as a grown person. And I know we ask people to be honest and open, but it just feels so third grade. So, following this logic, all would be good in the hood had Jackie said, I love you a little more than I love Heavenly. Like, why does the declaration of the ranking mean so much? Like, why does Jackie have to stand up and constantly reaffirm? I guess that's the right word. I guess that's what it is. I just spoke myself into my own epiphany. Simone needs affirmation that Jackie is still her bestie. But in Simone's eyes, from what I'm deducing, is that affirmation looks like more time with me and less time with Heavenly. And y'all, I don't know. I'm not in the situation, but I just can't not help but feel that this shit is just childish. Especially coming from, late 40, 50-year-old women. I was about to say some of them might be closer to 60, but I don't know that to be true. It make me not have no hope for the youth if these geriatric bitches can't get it together. That's just true tea. How you gonna go out there and tell your kids to make up, kiss and make up, be nice, and y'all can't even get it together? And quiet as it's kept, like nothing even happened. And then here's the thing that's getting me, right? So Simone said her piece. Then Jackie said her piece, which made me roll my fucking eyes even harder. Because she said, well, I'm mad that you didn't defend me in front of Buffy. Stand up for me with the Buffy. Do y'all hear me? Jackie and Simone both. Get y'all old asses to fuck off our line with this bullshit, alright? Either decide if y'all gonna be friends or not. But medicine-wise, people in Bravo, y'all not about to Jackie and Simone us all goddamn season. Because if you, as I can already tell you now, me and a whole lot of other people gonna tune out. I'm taking a whole funky bunch with me. We don't want to see two old, geriatric, about to be golden girl, still make know your ass, obstetricians, what they call them hoes, obstetricians, I said obstetricians, fussing like little schoolgirls. It is unbecoming and it is beneath both of them. Move on or be mature enough to goddamn fake it. But move the hell on. Y'all two are like the anchors of this damn show. Y'all supposed to be the two, a part of the two that everybody's striving to be, and you're setting a horrible damn example. Either shit or get off the pot, goddammit. Fix it or move on, because y'all are boring us to death with this stupid ass, childish ass, third grade ass, late ass, tired ass, delayed ass, through ass beef that's been going on for too many seasons now. And I think at the root of it, there's a deeper level of dishonesty. And I just think if everybody just get real about what it is. I just need Simone to say, I don't like Heavenly. I just don't. And I feel a way. I feel like she stole my best friend and you hang out with him. Like if you say that, then I know how to move. But when you're saying it's this and it's that, and I'm tailoring my behavior to this and that's not what's really bothering you, that's why we can't make progress. I don't want Simone and Heavenly to make up no more. I want Heavenly to say, bitch, I don't like you, and I want Simone to say, I don't like you either, and then we can agree to stop doing this song and dance. Because it's getting tiresome. I rarely agree with Toya, but she was onto something when she said all the shit was fake. It's apparent that it was. Simone ends up getting mad, walking off and crying. She comes back, she sits down with Heavenly, and she says, you know, Heavenly, I just felt a way because things went so low to the gutter. And you know, the gutter and what hurts somebody else's feelings is all relative. Some people can take a spicy mouth, others can't. And it's been said over time that Dr. Simone is sensitive, and that's fair. It goes without saying, I know Heavenly, I'm close to Heavenly, whatever the case may be. Heavenly's position is, while I did say the things that I said to hurt your feelings, or that hurt your feelings, I only said them in response to your husband throwing shade and tweeting at me and about me. And so look, this is not even about me being friends with Heavenly. This is about us not starting in the middle, like Kimmy said to Tisha on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Start at the beginning. Heavenly's not lying. So Simone, the question you have to ask is, who are you really mad at? Are you mad at Heavenly or are you mad at Cecil? Because she only tweeted in response to Cecil. And this is not me taking up for Heavenly. Heavenly's mouth is big enough to take up for me, her, and the rest of Africa. I'm just telling the story in chronological order. Your husband was on Twitter throwing jabs. All the other men don't do that. Now, granted, Heavenly did take a bit of personal information that Simone gave her to jab back at Cecil, but the reality of the situation is she would have had nothing to jab back at had Cecil not did this. So it's really Cecil who put you in this situation. And another thing, and we talked about it last night on the live, like in order for Cecil to feel emboldened enough to do that, honestly suggests that you was down with it too. Because why did Cecil not have the fear of, my wife might not like it if I get involved with her women castmates, or my wife might be mad at me if I get into it with one of her girlfriends? Cecil didn't have that restraint. So it says to me that your ass probably was over his shoulder, or you said it to him in passing, and you kind of low-key co-signed it, and that's why he felt so comfortable doing it. That conversation is a whole nother video. We're going to move the hell on. I love how Dr. Damon has the ability to calm Dr. Heavenly. Like, he's just such a gentle giant, and it was good seeing him, you know, telling her, stop talking, stop talking, stop talking. You know, because a real nigga, not a real nigga, but a street nigga said, shut the fuck up, man! God damn! Can't your ass know we're always fucking making ghetto. That's about what I would have said. Nevertheless, Toya's sons. They always show the children in and out, but I guess as the kids are now getting older and they can speak better or whatever, it's worth giving them a little more camera time. Toya's sons are so handsome. Oh my gosh, she's got some beautiful children, and they are so smart. What are their names? I know one's name is Avery. Is it Avery and Ivory? Toya, don't kill me. I just don't remember the other son's name. Sorry. I know one's name is Avery, but they are some beautiful young black kings in the making. And Toya's video prompted me to want to say something. So many times black people, we wear putting our kids in private schools and all white schools as a badge of honor. And I get it. Historically, black people have been shut out from white spaces, from upscale places, from nice neighborhoods. And so psychologically over time, we've developed this whole relationship with white being right and white being better. And we can have that conversation on another day. But the reality of the situation is oftentimes when you throw your children into all white spaces, you're doing that for yourself and not for the betterment of your children, because there is nothing that can hurt a child more from an identity perspective than putting them as the only black child in an all white environment. It fucks up their psyche, it fucks up their esteem, it fucks up their view of the world, it fucks up their view of themselves. I am not an advocate of putting black children in all white spaces. I'm sorry. And I know this for a fact that if I lived in an area and it was a public school that was very diverse and the white school that was better, academically better, my child's going to the public school. Because the reality of the situation is I can send his ass to Sylvan Learning Center. I can be more hands-on as a parent. I can hire a private tutor to fix him academically. But you fuck him up mentally, baby, and you are in a world of trouble, and it may be irreversible. So think twice. While yes, being able to put your child in an all-white school shows the world that you arrived and you're successful and you're the Cosbys and you're this and you're that. But think about the torment and the hell that your child going through, being picked on, teased on, not seeing any of their culture, having to hear disparaging remarks about people that look like them while they're in those all-white spaces, and then come back at me and tell me what you really want to do with your children. Contessa and Scott start their own practice. While I think this is great from a point of legacy and generational wealth, I think it's a horrible idea. Work and school serve as vacations and escapes for adults. Let's just say, for instance, your husband pissed you off in the morning. By the time you get in rush in traffic, girl, go to work, slap five with your co-workers and have a couple margaritas at Chili's on lunch, come back to work, go pick the kids up and come home. Child, you had no forgot about whatever it is y'all was arguing about in the morning. You finna make dinner, y'all finna watch a movie and go to bed. But bitch, I'm mad with you. We got to ride in the car together or ride separate. I got to pass your ass in the home. You ain't gonna never have no time to get past it. Especially considering the fact that y'all are already having marital problems. So I was going to say, I don't think they should work together. Then, as I was putting that in my notes, Scott said, we did work together before and we did alternating days. That's what the fuck y'all better do. Because I don't give a damn how much in love you is with somebody. Being up under somebody 24 hours day and night is just not where it's at. Some of y'all over-romanticize the idea of being that in love. But baby, I need my space. I need my space. Funky Dineva gets teeth done. Y'all seen me? Yes, guys, shouts out to Erica Benoit, my stylist. She had them put me together real nice, real proper. Like, I said, bitch, make me look rich. Make me look like rich Miami Cubano daddy. And that's what she did. I came through, Dr. Heavenly had them, got me together, whatever the case may be. A little bit of TV magic. I'm gonna break the fourth wall real quick. My teeth were not finished that day. I had to actually come back at a later date, and COVID had messed me up. I had to stay out longer than whatever, but that was the finished result, the finished product, and there is more to come. Shouts out to Dr. Heavenly. Like, one thing that I do like about this scene, and what it is for Dr. Heavenly, Bravo did me right. Shouts out to purveyors of pop, the producers, whoever, God, because favor was on my side. They really could have just put Quentin Latham, friend of Dr. Heavenly's, but they put, Funky Dineva, celebrity gossip blogger, and then they took it a step further and showed some snippets of my YouTube videos, which I was not expecting and did not know. And Bravo, y'all some shady bitches, because you would play the part when I'm talking about vaginosis or whatever the case may be. Shade, bitch. Catch it. Dr. Heavenly gave me a great pump up, and I love it. I talked to Heavenly this morning, and she said that as a result of that episode, that her office at her phone has been ringing. I hope she don't get bothered if I share the number, but she says she got 70 requests for appointments. So that goes to show y'all the power of TV, the power of media. Just that little and me and her tag teaming in terms of posting the dental work that she did for me. She said this morning, and mind you, it is 12:55. I talked to Heavenly about 45 minutes, an hour ago. She said at that point she had 70 requests for appointments or whatever the case. So look at God and look at my teeth, honey. They're done. Moving right on, y'all can expect to see me a little more. I think, I did film a couple scenes with them throughout that filming season. Anila. So we moved to Anila's house, and we finally get to learn a little bit more about Anila. And I'm actually starting to like her more, and her husband. I don't know his name, Karen. Now, the first episode that we met Anila, they just literally just threw her in the mix. No backstory, no nothing. This episode, we find out that Anila had a very nice job in New York, or whatever the case may be, working in analytics and something in the fashion world, or global something or another. It sounded very important and very smart. And it was New York, so she made good money. And then she, came out of the workforce when she became a mom. And then she started being a blogger. She figured out a way that she could make good money doing blogging, or whatever the case may be. And I'm here to tell you she's absolutely right. Like, I've slipped up and told y'all from time to time how much I made in various different months. But just put it this way. I make more money than people on TV. And I had a conversation with Monique Samuels, and she told me that I was making more on YouTube than she was making on Real Housewives of Potomac. You do the math, you deduce what you need to. There's good money in internet because of the marketing, especially if you figure out your niche and you learn how to leverage it and you develop relationships with the advertisers and you stay consistent. There is very good money in doing this. And while a lot of people think they be throwing little jabs and stuff, and many years ago, it used to affect my esteem when people say stuff like, you just a YouTuber, you ain't gonna go no higher, or this person got a show, or this person is on TV. But then I had to realize, bitch, I'm about working smarter, not working harder. I'm making more money than them bitches doing less work and on my own terms from my damn house. Who's winning? I'll wait. Because them 10 and 14 hour days for $3,000 an episode, that's not where it's at, baby. That is not where it's at. Her and her husband talk about building a house during Corona. She was absolutely right. This is the worst possible time to be trying to build a house, especially if you had a deadline and your lease was going to be up at your new place, because now all the stuff is on a standstill. It stopped. One of my friends is doing a renovation on his house, and between COVID and the ice storms that happened in the middle of the country, his date to move in don't got all types of chopped and screwed. Nevertheless, Simone throws her son a graduation party down to the parking lot of the job. That was very creative for a COVID situation. I love it. They had their camper. They brought the food vendors out. The one thing that I do want to say that I think is fucked up is that she didn't invite Jackie to that thing. After 20 years of being best friends, and even Jackie said it, she was the first person to touch Michael. She delivered him. That is Jackie's aunt. That is Michael's aunt. For Michael, you should have invited him. And it's funny because What started out as a mustard seed is now turning into y'all really jabbing each other hard and hurtfully, if that's a word. And I don't want to see this 20-year friendship just be thrown in the garbage. But as time goes on and each person keeps doing a little something or another, you're peeling layers off from that person's heart and their soul, and it's going to get to a point where things get unforgivable. And I'm not going to lie, Simone not inviting Jackie to this thing, if it's not unforgivable, it damn sure teeters unforgivable. It's got one little pinky toe in the unforgivable waters, or whatever the case may be. And I just wish things would have gone a different way. The funniest thing about that party though was Eugene big ass leaving with them 2 plates. Talking about, all right, I gotta go to work. Yeah, bitch, not before you take them 2 big ass plates with you. Jackie comes home and Curtis is cooking and she gets turned on. Bravo people, let me tell y'all something. There's nothing that we don't want to see no geriatric sex. We do not want to picture Curtis pulling Jackie panties to the side and sliding through. I know they probably do. I know they probably have a good time. I know I shouldn't age shame. I know older people can still have sex. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see Dr. Jackie in that light. Y'all tried to make Dr. Jackie look seductively at Curtis, and I don't even know if Dr. Jackie got it in her. Okay? It just was awkward. It felt like granny porn. Okay? And we don't want to see that. Curtis did give Jackie some very good advice, though, about fixing it. And then Jackie reveals that she was hurt about not being invited, which is true. Jackie also says that she doesn't believe Simone's real issue is what she stated at the reunion. I don't believe that's Simone's real issue, and I don't believe Jackie's real issue is that Simone didn't stand up for her against Buffy at that reunion. I don't believe none of that. That's why I just wish everybody would just be, maybe they should get a third party involved, a counselor or something, if it's worth it. And then the last scene is Simone talks to Toya and Anila about the party or whatever, and then I think I forgot what was said in that scene because I had to log on to do the live for Heavenly. Anyway, that's the medicine wise. They picking up a little bit. I want to say something really quickly. There was a report I saw that said Married to Medicine season 8 opens up to the lowest premiere ratings ever. And then I saw some of the chat was people trying to, no Mariah equals no ratings. No. Last week, Married to Medicine was up against the Meghan Markle and the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry interview, and they were also up against All-Star Weekend. This week, they were up against the Grammys or whatever. So let's not rush and jump to conclusions. That being said, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're new around these parts. Click that little bell button so you get a notification every time I pick up the line. And I'll call y'all hoes later. Bye.